streaming, and here we are. So I'm just gonna check that everything is fine. Sorry about this. So, are we broadcasting? Are we not broadcasting? What's going on? I'm not sure what is going on. Dark mode. No, I like light mode. Slideshow. Play. Nothing. Really? Okay. It looks like. Oh yes, we're live. Awesome. Okay, that is way too way too much excitement for just showing that up. Okay, so title of this broadcast: Magic Duels, Duels, and that's cool. So you can now upload videos directly to Twitch. It's fine. So the question is, if I had to copy paste this. So I don't know how good it's going so far. Alright, so what's gonna be happening is very simple. I'm gonna be playing Magic Duels today. I'm gonna be playing the story mode, so I won't be having any customized decks. It's just a pre-built deck by the game itself as part of the storyline. As you can see, there are 6 storylines, starting with Origins, Zendikar, Gatewatch, Innistrad, Eldritch Moon, and Kaladesh. Obviously, Origins is currently out of the rotation at the moment. You can play standard, and over here we have the 5 recent sets, Kaladesh being the last published. So I'm going to be playing Kaladesh today. As you can see, that I've got up to 4 of the story unlocked already, and I'm just 2 away from completing the whole thing. Just for the sake of the game, I'm just gonna go ahead and should I start from the beginning for you guys, or should I just go ahead and start with this one where I left off myself? But there are 40 coins I earned, so really new stuff, so I might as well just start to do it from here. Okay, so it's going to give you part of the story, and over here you have Pianalar, Chandra's mom. If you follow the storyline, you know exactly what this is. And this is Tezaret, a planeswalker who manipulates artifacts. Very simple, straightforward, and I'm not going to go into detail. So supposedly we're supposed to be good guys, but for this particular story we're going to be reversed. I'm going to be playing Tezaret, who plays blue-black. Blue is the controlling side of things, and black is more of this destructive thing. This is my starting hand, so we have 2 lands and 3 lands. So colorless, and this one will be the other. See that we play artifacts most of the time. It's looking more about this is a crossbow. Okay, I'm just going to keep my hand and see where we go with this. Nothing planned. It's the first time I'm playing this deck, so I'm not sure what it really offers. Okay, so we got our first. We go there. Should we play one of these, or should we play this? Well, it seems that it's suggesting this for whatever reason. I mean, add 1 colorless. If you tap 5 mana and tap this, you can sacrifice it. Put down 2 colorless to curse with flying onto the battlefield. Okay, it's good land, but it's nothing special right now. So I can't play anything at turn 1. No, actually I can. Can do. Okay, I see where this is going with it. I'm going to do this suggestion. Usually plays continue, skips the attack phase, and you just put down a creature afterwards, just in case your player wants to play something. I know that probably seeing red, they don't really play much. So just go ahead and put that defender down. 0-4. So I got good defense going on there. So that should cover me. Let's have a good look. So alright, we're gonna just try 1 thanks to per 2. That's a good thing for me. I get to see what's coming up. So we have a 4 summoning flying haste 3/2. Good. Don't have the mana for it. Down the bottom. So I'm just gonna play that one. I'm gonna see. Oh, okay. I totally missed that. That's a shame. I missed out on that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that there. That comes in top. Can't really do much. It's just gonna end my turn. And back to the lab. So we're going 20 life here. Nothing going on special right now. I'm okay. And my next focus is way too soon. So whenever this becomes stamped, so we tap for damage or attacking or crew vehicles, so we're having 1 damage directly, and it's 3/2. Ouch. Okay. Now the reason why she didn't go attacking is 2/2 is not going to affect me. If I block, nothing happens, so it's quite a waste of time. So I'm just going to go ahead and play that land there, and I'm going to go ahead and play this one. So this guy, for you guys to know that whenever it enters the battlefield, I gain 2 life. If it happens to die for whatever reason, I draw a card, which gives me card advantage. And that means I have a form of attacker. Nothing special in place, so it's pretty much like we're building on the battlefield. Oh, okay. So you creature taps is 1 damage onto me, so from 22 life because of this creature, we're going down to 21 because of him, and I'm going to be receiving 3 damage unless I block him. Same with the block with this guy. And I think that's the right choice. I want a card, so I don't want to kill that creature off 2/2, and every time it does it deals 1 damage. That's a good idea. So one of them dying is my damage. We don't have here. But the serpent that is artifacts. Okay, so he's playing as per end phase. Whenever this creature cruises the ability gains haste on the other turn. Okay, so we're expecting vehicles at some point or another where to appear on her side of the back. That's fine. Oh, look, it's the card I put on the bottom. It seems I have more than one of them. That's a good play. Okay, so what do I have to play? So I can play this one, 2/2, as long as I control an artifact. This has +1/+0 on Gatewatch. Very good. And I have this one, I can sacrifice an artifact to put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. He's indestructible on the turn, that's fine. I can put down the 3/2 increase. I'm really not sure why it's not suggesting points and why it's telling me to continue. That is rather odd. And this is a guy that I got earlier from the other card that happened to die. So +1 less for each artifact I control. I happen to control 2 artifacts. There's an artifact, right? Yes. 1, 2. Okay, so that is currently costing 2 less at the moment. So doing the math there, that's 5 mana total needed. No, I'm not going to take your suggestion to continue. I'm going to play that. And that's 3/2 with haste and flying. And I'm going to go ahead and swing that. I'm just hoping that she doesn't play a burn. If she plays burn instant, I dealt 3 damage. I'm on top and in the lead. Here we go. Alright, just waiting. Opponent's turn. Double attack. Okay. So we can only what I done. So blocking the 2 there. Make a 2 from that. Still on top. Just by 2. Okay, if she controls an artifact, this is a +1/+1, so that's going to become a 2/3. But she has an artifact over here, that's fine. I'm not really bothered at the moment. I'm hoping for a land. Come on, give me a land. Why? Oh, okay, I don't need a land because I've got 3 artifacts now that we use across this guy. And this is quite a beauty card to have. Battlefield, we have Alchemist Fail. I get to draw a card, and I get sacrifices to tell a creature not to attack or block this turn. Do I want the card advantage? Do I not want the card advantage? I mean, I've got a lot of them. So, just because it reduces the cost of this guy, I'm just gonna go for the card advantage. Just put it there. That's 5. Nice. Essence. So that's 3 mana in total. Return target permanent you control. Target permanent you don't control to their owner's hand. Okay, so a bit of a fixture on the board. That's fine. Do I have to? No, only if I. Because I was thinking. Sorry, I'm not thinking out loud. If I use this ability, will this ability trigger? And I don't think it works like that in the mechanics of the game. I'm not sure how it would go in a real game, but I highly doubt it. So just because of that 2/3 on the battlefield, I'm just gonna put in this guy because that guy's going to be 2/2, so they can defeat each other right there. So attack phase comes in, I can just swing in with my flyer, giving an advantage of another 3 damage, so she's down to 14 unless she burns it away. She doesn't. Again, I mean, PNLR knows her history from the little that played Kaladesh. She's not much of a burn person. I think she doesn't perform any burn spells or anything of the sort. So this one is going to give me Death Touch. So that would be a good tutorial on that, would it? Take 4, not take 4. I mean, I'll still be on top. Yeah, what the hell. Take 4. See where that takes me. Okay, yep. By the way, you have to admit, Tezaret's artwork is really cool. I like it so much than the previous artworks I've seen because it seems like as far as magic goes, it just gets better. Okay, so he's gonna put a 1/1 colorless chopper with flying. So my flyer can be blocked with a simple 1/1 guy, but still that kind of slows down the game. Not something that I like playing as a style myself. So anyway, I'm just gonna put in that land. I'm just gonna go ahead, yeah, suggested as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. I'm going to actually use this. So this guy doesn't block. So I'm going to swing with this guy, and should I not? No, I'm going to just keep it steady for now with 3/2 flyer. And there we go. So I mean, I'm quite good cards over here. The thing is that one flyer is going to definitely strike me. Probably actually completely skips her phase. And okay, I see what you did. Alright, so now that we've got 2 flyers because you can block with another creature and block the guy. Okay, well, land, always show the lands in there. And now we have choices. Okay. So I can definitely return permanents back into my hand. So turn permanent control, after the permanent you don't control to your own hands. So I can always throw in permanents back into my hand. Alternatively, I can also go for a 2/1/1 cards top turrets. Fine. So I can play the same game that they're playing. I'm not sure where to go with this. So let's have a look at this one, because now I can play it. Set the card. So fabricate 3, and whenever an artifact you control is put into graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent uses side input to discard its power, which is 1 for now, unless I fabricate 3 on her. Graveyard from the battlefield. So we're not even my artifacts, it's any artifact at this point. Which is not bad, and I can see she's a rare quality, so that's pretty good. I think we can go ahead with that. Let's start with that. Okay, so she's gonna ask me, how do you want to fabricate? Do you want to keep the servo artifacts, which are pretty useless for me? Just go ahead and get 3 counters. It's 4/6, 2 buff creatures right on the battlefield right now. And let's go. So how are we gonna do this? Well, they have a hefty defense at this point. I am suggesting to attack with this guy simply because I know that 4 damage is going to land onto. Yes. Okay. Yeah, she'll be losing 4 life if they kill off flying chopped her. Alright, so no, they're not going to take that chance. They're just blocking the 3 damage there, so they lost one of the top throws. Alright, so next step has to be chosen wisely. I'm not really sure where I'm going to be going with this, so let's see. Okay, so they played on our turn. You don't come on the battlefield, dude. Like, come on, seriously. So, playing rather defensive here, as you can see. So I'm just going to put in that land, and I could play this a nasty way. Definitely. With this and that, start sacrificing my artifacts, I can definitely start doing some nasty way. The thing is, mathematically, it's 4 times 3. Yeah, I can definitely win the game. If I do that. Okay, yeah, sure. I can see where this is going. And I think despite the summoning sickness of using swirly here, I can still use her ability because it is not a tap and hold. I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to use mana, it's not going to ask me. I'm just going to go ahead and set that tapped. Now, you see, this is where it goes. So 4 damage going straight onto Pia. Wow. Alright, plus 1 mana. So I'm going to repeat the process. And this time I'm going to get rid of my wall and 4 damage again. Oh, yes, I calculated that. One last time. Take it down, sacrifice my topper, and not even getting getting 40 coins in there. Okay, so for you guys who's never played this game, the points is there to get booster packs, to get more cards, to add on to your personal collection, so that eventually you can play competitively online against real players. So for all of Pia's integrity and experience, her innovation skills are no match for Tezaret's powerful metal magic. Tezaret gains the upper hand, and suddenly he attempts to land a fatal blow on Pia herself. Realizing the exhibition has taken a deadly turn, the crown gasps in horror. Well, I mean, it's Tezaret. I mean, the minute you know, how can I even say this? I mean, seriously, it's bloodlust, straight off the bat, you know. So those of you who haven't been following Kaladesh, what it's all about, it's basically about this invention fair. They get a of like this massive big fair, and a bunch of artificers, they're showing off what they know to be best, and that's creating different type of, inventions. And basically, Tezaret's hosting this, and they're showing off their own thing, and all of a sudden, Tezaret over here is out for blood and Gemini. Um, Definitely, he knows that she is the mother of Chandra, the Prince One. So he has personal Gemini. So that's pretty much it for that game. Should we go on to the second, and I'll be able to show you guys. Do I have enough for a booster? Well, they're going to be giving me 2 boosters anyways if I win this one. So let's just go ahead and sneak peek into that. There she is. So just in time, the reunited Gatewatch, which is basically these planeswalkers right here. The red, the green, and blue. There's Jace on the back over there. Okay, this is the side, so here. Emerges from the crowd. Chandra rushes into the arena to protect her mother. Flanked by Miss and Jace, Chandra unleashes her full fury upon Pia's captain. Okay, so just so you know, Kaladesh is where she comes from, and usually pyromancy is forbidden, so I'm not really sure how this is gonna land in chapter. This is 3 planeswalkers against 2 planeswalkers. Okay. Oh god, it's gonna be a mix. Ooh, and I have Jace. I'm a dealer of secrets in my hand already. Do I have enough mana to play him? No. Do I have enough flexibility of mana to play? Yes. Okay, so that means I'm going to keep my hand up with their head. It's going to be slow because these guys just come and tap. So I'm not going to be looking for anything soon. Unless I play this. There's a lot of energy going around in this deck. So it's going to be interesting. Okay. Game in my favor. Okay, so I definitely want to play these guys. Get that out. See what's that doing. It's going to search my library for a basic land card of my choice. I reveal it, put it into my hand. Shuffle the library, does that automatically. And I gain 2 energy. Now, energy can be used for different things depending on the card usage. So, what shall I go for? What shall I go for? So, we definitely need flexibility on blue. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. And those are 2 energy counters right there, so I'm quite fine for myself at the moment. Nothing special happening, and a card that I hated for a very long time. This was reprinted over and over so many times, all the way from Cons to Origins. I mean, I swear, I could have built a Christmas tree out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Black and white. I believe that is blue as well. There's blue somewhere hiding around these 2. Okay, so suggested to play blue. Sure, why not? Okay, and we have 2 choices here. So we can either go for the flying, the trample. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, I gain that much energy, which is useful because this guy is going to be needing to use the energy to produce the 1/1 trotters with flying. So he's going to be building me the army. This guy's going to get me the energy. So I see where this is going. And let's go ahead and do that actually. Okay. Pretty hovering. Yeah. Alright, so that's what we're going to play. Ooh, he's got a shining land. Nice. And playing his first creature artifact. Other creature artifact creatures you control get a +1/+1. It's a 2/3 artifact. It does not get +1/+1 itself because it says other, very specific word in Magic. That's what I love about it. There's no playing around. So, apart from the game itself, of course, playing around with the game itself. Okay, so it's suggesting that I play this. Well, I see why, because I mean, we're going to be slowed down anyways here. Let's go ahead and do that. And should I go ahead and continue? Yes. Attack phase, we definitely want to swing in that 2/3 in there to get that 2 extra energy. Put this guy in and start making babies. And there we go. Bam! I'm up to 4 energy because 2 plus 2 equals 4. And we put in this guy. It gives us an extra 3 energy. Now what I could do before I end my turn, I could use energy to create a 1-1 top turn. Do I want to do that? Not for now. They come in with haste. Okay, probably do it at the end of this turn. So just in case I want to start doing some hefty damage. Really be paying attention to the stop timer right here if I want to do it in time. The end phase, missed it. You see what I mean? The end phase just slipped away. Okay, screw it. We're just gonna have to play it by ear. So we definitely want to get this guy in, so I want this guy. Jace, scry and draw a card. We want that card advantage, but this guy is gonna be giving me like massive muscle on the field. What do I want to do? Tell you what, I can spare with the 5 life for now. Don't need it. I'm just gonna play a Planeswalker. Now Planeswalkers work very differently for those who've never played Magic. Planeswalkers definitely it's like another player on the battlefield. This is his life. It goes up and down equal to his abilities, depending what we use. I'm going to be using his first ability, and that's the Scry one, where I look at the top card. Do I want to keep it? Yes, I do. And it gives me 2 energy. I'm destroying that. It's pretty good because it pretty much loses my opponent's ability to do any damage. I'm not sure what he's holding in his hand here. Blue usually do play quite a surprising type of game there. I'm being suggested to play this for whatever reason. I'm really not going to be playing that. I'm going to be playing the 2/3 flyer. And hopefully nothing comes up. Yep, damage goes straight through. Brilliant. Gain more energy. That's what I want. 9 energy, so I can use his ability 3 times. And I think we'll go ahead and do that. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. So just in case you didn't guys understand, so I'm paying 3 energy. I created a 1/1 colorless topper onto the battlefield with flying. And now it's my opponent's turn because I can't do anything else. I just run ahead and rudely turn. Okay, yep, nothing done there. So enchanted creature. The enchanted creature can attack or crew vehicles. Who are you going to be doing that to? I knew it. Oh, you nasty little. Simply so I won't be able to get energy. Well, guess what? I'm still gonna get energy. Okay, so I'm zone in hand. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna get my own creature back to my hand, get rid of that enchantment. Yes, I can do that. And play it again. And play it again. And play it again. Okay, so we definitely put in a land in there, and that was one of the rare lands. So it just comes onto the battlefield. Straight facing up. I'm sure I've used terminology there, sorry. Let's get more mana. So let's start emptying our decks from mana. We definitely are going to be needing some flexibility on red. At least I have one of each color there. I'm going to go ahead and get that. That guy, not sure if this is going to be the right choice, but it's something. I mean, look, -2, -3. First, and I get more energy because that's what the card does. So I'm going to continue. I'm not going to be bothering with much. I'm going to be attacking with my flying babies. Yes, in fact, it has been suggested. And off we go. So that's 3 damage in. Again, this is going to be so dragging because of all these small little, I'm just nibbling away at my opponent at this point. Okay, again, I have to be really careful not to miss out. Okay, attack phase, nothing gonna happen. Okay, second main phase, ooh, we have a flying creature coming out on my opponent's side. So enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. Well, not that you guys need it. What do you have in your hand unless you're just managing? Okay, that's the end phase. And stopped it right in time. Just gonna go ahead and use that ability there. Awesome sauce, and we're just gonna let it slide. Okay, so, dude, you have got to be kidding me. I am the luckiest guy right now. Okay, I'm gonna be playing one of that. I'm gonna be playing this to choose target creature, which is that one. What it's doing is it's gonna give me enough energy. That's 3, and I'm gonna pay 2 simply to do 2 damage to that guy. Get rid of a flyer straight off the bat. I can still play this guy if I wanted to. I'm not going to. I am actually going to scry. No way. Oh, dude, this is like Christmas. Okay, so can't draw it. Do I want to pay the skill quest for an extra 10 coins? Yes, no. I'm on live stream, so I'm not gonna bother. Okay, so I can actually play her. That's even better. Go ahead, go, my beautiful planeswalker. Yes, definitely go. And I'm gonna go ahead and exile the top card. And I can play it at the end of the turn. If you don't, deals 2 damage to each opponent, so I'm guessing that has already done the damage. Because I can't play it. Okay, so it's kind of like done the maths for me. Okay, cool. I was just so shocked how he just decided to exile it for me. What did we exile? Scry to another special get to energy. Okay, let's go ahead and swing with all the flying, so that is 6 damage going in. Now we're starting to feel the wrath of the Gatewatch, which is these 2 guys right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and screenshot that because I like the artwork. And do I want to be playing this again? Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Okay, so opponent's turn. Down to 7 life. I haven't even been scratched yet. Nothing. I am good. Okay, so Tezaret's Ambition. Draw 3 cards. If you control no artifacts, discard a card. He happens to control an artifact, so he doesn't discard anything. He's just drawing, and I'm quite honestly not scared at this point. I know that his hand is like flooded at this point, and he has to discard a card while I'm surprised it's in land. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, let's see what we have to. Okay, so we can either cast it. Gives me 2 energy. That's what I'm interested in here. Or I don't cast it. 2 damage to my opponent. I'm gonna take the upper hand and cast it. So that's gonna go like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and scry 1. Draw a card. No way. Oh, come on. This is way too easy. This is way too easy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cast that, destroy the artifact, clearing gold on my opponent's side, and are you ready? Swing it with everything I've got. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's overkill. No, this was way too easy. Way too easy. And I know that these 2 together, especially him, can be quite a nasty trip. And that was it, pretty much it. That's the end of it. Okay, 50 gold coins, yay! I'm 5 away from getting a booster. And they went ahead and gave me booster rewards. Let's go to next. New cards unlocked, of course, because it gives me pre-built decks just in case. And here we are. So the Gatewatch are able to combine their abilities to protect Spear while holding off Tezaret and the Consultate. At the last moment, Tezaret disengages and retreats, but the Gatewatch diverted, Consultative Enforcer seizes the winning inventors, take their inventions into custody, and retreat to the Tower of twin souls. Chandra and PNL are finally reunited, but Tezaret's shadow looms larger over Kaladesh. Okay, and what will happen next? We will find out in January. So I pretty much completed all this. This guy, this guy right here was the hardest. I have to admit, he was the hardest. His is simply blue. Blue simple control, and he just started just stopping me in my own tracks, just tapping my creatures and all that. This guy was difficult to beat. Tezaret was not so hard. I mean, he was okay. This was way too easy. I mean, just ridiculous. Okay, so let's open the booster. Let's see what we find. Good cards. Okay, we have this rare. So the beginning of the upkeep, if you control 3 or more artifacts, I gain 1 life. It adds 1 colorless, and I can sacrifice it to search a artifact and put it into my hand. Activate this ability only if you control 3 or more artifacts. That's pretty good. Uncommon. Silver is uncommon. Fabricate 2. Nothing special there. What do we have here? Common. 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 Uncommon. Okay, this is a guy that was like 4 mana for a 3/2 flying haste. It's okay. I mean, not one of my favorites, but it comes in handy. And I can return to store. This is where you can buy with, you know, game money, new boosters. And you can, as you can see, I have only 2% of the set of Kaladesh at this point. But if I go back into boosters, I can go ahead and select any booster and mix the cards as I wish. So it's pretty cool. These sometimes come out on discounts with a new pack coming out. At the minute, I believe there are nothing on discounts. Nope, not that lucky today. Okay, so that was pretty much it from my end, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So not sure how good the quality is. I can't see any of the chat at the moment. Just have one screen. I do need to hook up another screen once the time comes along. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes, I think I had enough for today. And that's pretty much it. Ooh, my Facebook account. Oops. So I just need to make sure that I get you guys off my page at the moment. There it is. So stop streaming. Bye, guys.